I got the dreaded purple label. So, of course, this is Avengers number 4, which is the first Silver Age appearance of Captain America. Now, the good news is that I paid very little for this, so no matter what it comes back as, I'm at least pretty much going to break even. But, of course, I bought it thinking that I was going to profit hundreds of dollars. And I bought it as part of a collection, and when I got it, I realized the cover felt kind of funny, but I'm still new to grading, and I didn't even think about it being some sort of restoration. I mean, what I was looking for was color touch, and it felt just like there was a coating on it, which apparently that's what it is, because the restoration includes the cover being reglossed, and I had never heard of that before, but it totally makes sense, and so I'm not too bummed, though of course I would have loved to have a blue label. Now, when I sent it in, I know again that this is, not in the greatest condition. The spine, it looks great. That's going to be the theme of a lot of these books. They look great. Like the center of the book is beautiful, and it just has kind of rough around the edges. And when I'm looking at books for my PC, those are the ones that I love to pick up. So I was hoping it would get at least a 2.0, and it's got some tape on it and some other things. So I think it'll get that. A 3.0 would be really sweet. And let's see what we got. Ugh, 1.5. Man. Well, like I said, pretty much whatever I was going to get on this was going to be okay, but it's not the best way to get this submission started. And the next 2 books are from that same collection. Hopefully, they are a little bit better. So this, of course, is Avengers number 8, which is the first appearance of Kang, one of my favorite supervillains. And it's going to be really interesting to see what happens to the value of this book over the next few years, because, of course, they've been building up for Kang to be the big bad. But now with all the drama around Jonathan Majors, do they go in a different direction? I don't know. Now, of course, the good thing with Kang is that you could recast the character, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You could say, okay, well, this multiverse version of Kang looks this way and doesn't have to look like Jonathan Majors. But anyway, it's another very good-looking book, but with a very rough spine. And so I'm going to learn a lot about how the spine really affects it. I would love to see a 3.0. Man, let's do better on this one. 3.0. All right, we got a 3.0. That's what I was hoping for, so I'm happy with that one. And now the next one, the last one from that collection that I have, is Avengers number 57, which of course is the first appearance of Vision and has another awesome cover. And this one, certainly it's newer and it's in better condition, somewhere mid-grade. There's a lot of little tiny scratches and color breaks, and it's going to be interesting to see how much they ding us, because you don't really see it much from a distance, but when you bring it up close, you can tell. And I would love to see a 5.0 on this. Let's see, could we get there? 6.0. All right, very nice. Well, I'm happy about that one. So after a poor start, we're picking it up a little bit. Next, we have Fantastic Four number 13, which is the first appearance of the Watcher. And this is one with what I paid for it. As long as it's a 4.0, we should be doing fine. But yeah, it's probably around that. Again, great looking book. There's a piece of tape on the back that always hurts it a little bit. Let's see what we got. I'm nervous on all these. 3.5, so a little bit of a bummer. Man, I was hoping for a little better than that. 3.5. Next up, we have Strange Tales number 126, which is the first appearance of Dormammu. And this is another one. Looks great, but it just has some subscription creases. Without those creases, I think this is like a 5.0, but with them, maybe hopefully at least a 3.0. Don't know how much they're going to ding us. 4.0, right in the middle. All right, so that's fine. And I've got one more. Is Tales of Suspense 94, which is the first appearance of Modok. And unfortunately, this book has really tumbled in value since this character was in the Kang movie, and People are excited going into it, but now that we're past the hype, it's dropped quite a bit in value. And I'm hoping I get at least a 4.0 on this one. Let's see what we do. 5.0. All right, not bad. I'll take that. So as usual, we win some, we lose some. Of course, the Avengers 4 was quite a disappointment. Not only was it restored, but just a 1.5. Again, I paid very little for it, so it's fine. But yeah, a mixed bag of a submission. So hopefully, it's really hard when the first grade you get is a disappointment to keep a good attitude through the rest of the video. So I hope I didn't come across as too much of a Debbie Downer. I mean, I like to do the one that I know I'm going to be upset at first, just to get it out of the way, to hopefully then get on to the good stuff. And maybe as I'm thinking about it, maybe I should just do that first one and then walk away for about 5 minutes and kind of collect myself so that I can be a little more cheerful through the rest of the video. But yeah, I was really excited about that Avengers 57 First Vision especially. And then the other ones, yeah, were okay. And again, a learning experience as always. I'll know to look for that reglossing. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And of course, I'd appreciate if you'd subscribe, like, and comment, and tell me which one of these books you like the best. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.